Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm glad you could all make it. I got a few things to go over. Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm glad you could all make it. Hey! Things to go over. Today is my birthday. Oh, there. All right. Rich, thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Blah!
Maybe turn it down a bit.
Oh, the reverb.
How's that
Yeah,
for
good.
timing,
It's all right.
Birthday song.
Okay. How about? It's hard to see. All right. Hey. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. Stockpile Hobbies, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Awesome. Rick, thank you.
You're kind of in the corner. There you are.
Just a little bit more. Okay, good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
David, by the beach. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Want me to help you turn
Scott, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's good right there. No, I don't. Leave it. Because I want to be able, I need to be able to hear what's going on so I know where I'm at. Not so loud though. There we go. All right. So, like I said before, this is a little bit more than just my birthday here. First off, I wanted to let everybody know where I am with my drag strip. And, as you can see, I've split the track in half. So now I have 2 lanes. And, Steve, if you're still with us, I don't know if you see at the end there, brother. Let me move out of the way for a moment. So I've moved the light tree back to here so that it's not in the way of me filming when the cars roll by. And as you can see right here, I have the timing tower. So that's the light setup. That's where the tree is. Now the very beginning of the track actually has a really cool entrance. What I've done is I've split a piece of 18 track so that it splits out and then comes together at the end to bring the track together. Yeah, I totally will, man. Absolutely, Steve. Thanks. It should work out really good. I haven't fired it up yet, but I'm just trying to get the track in order first. So everything's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty pumped about it. I got some big ideas for the track. So, in being that it was my birthday, I thought I would look back and see where I was, and it was almost 2 years ago I started Slot Valley Racing. That would have been September 6th, 2021 was my very first episode, and it was the Cornflakes car, the Kellogg's Cornflakes. It was a Tyco 440 times 2 Cars and Crew. Absolutely awesome. Now I'm not sure if you guys know about the competition pack yet. It got all screwed up for a little while there, but now it's out for sale now. So if you guys were looking to get a hold of the competition pack. That's the two Mustangs, the green and the red one. I suggest you do it now. They're out and about and ready to roll. They look absolutely awesome. All right, so I have an update. I want to thank Ashley at AFX. Of course, I mentioned that I managed to end up with 6 of 22056 with it rubbing on the back wheel. And I want to thank Steve at Stockpile Hobbies for pointing that out for me. AFX is warranting all of these cars. So they're going to send me new shells in the mail. They're on their way. So I want to thank Ashley at AFX for that. They're also warranting. They're warranting 3 of my 1.5 chassis and 5 of my 1.7 chassis. Now, you say, well, how could I have 5 1.7 chassis? Well, that is only, if you remember, that is only 4 wildfire cars. So that's 2 blue and 2 red. That's the pinion gears. That's 4 of those 5 cars, and the 5th one was a loose wire on the board. On the 1.5, the problem with all of the cars was the loose wire on the board with all the 1.5s. So Ashley at AFX is taking care of that for me, and I want to thank her very much. I appreciate that. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. Right on, Dave. Awesome. Yeah, Steve's a great guy to purchase product from. Okay, so coming up this Monday, I will be doing a Monday Night Live, and this week I'm going to have Mark from Mark's Slot Car Garage. He just purchased the brand new Viper track, and I'm kind of interested to ask him a few questions about it. He also is making his way up the ladder. He's getting close to 1,000 now. So I think it's time to say hi to Mark at Mark's Slot Car Garage, and we're going to talk Viper track for the evening. Sounds like something to look forward to. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'd really like to hear about this Viper track he built and everything that comes with it. All right, and last but not least, I purchased what I think is one of the coolest things out there. Anybody who's pretty much born or around my age probably grew up with hair bands, hardcore old school rap. Well, I bit the bullet and I bought the Kiss, the Astro Kiss semi-trailer by Auto World. So I'll have the Kiss semi-trailer coming soon. And I want to thank Gene. Of course, we all know Gene well. You can find him at the Slot Depot, Slot Car Depot, and you could also find him on GMQ 2006 on eBay. Absolutely fantastic. I want to thank Dean for that. Thank you very much. I absolutely appreciate it. I cannot wait to get that truck and trailer into my house. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, as soon as I get the drag strip set up, I'll be doing a couple practice runs. But oddly enough, out of all of this time and all these race sets that I've had, I don't have a power track. I cannot power the drag strip right now. So unfortunately, there's no retailer or dealer in my city that just has a piece of power track. I was hoping my local would, but they don't. I've checked twice now and hoping that maybe I missed the first time. But I'm looking for a double tap power track, one of the new ones from AFX. And I'm going to use that to power the drag strip. So unfortunately, drag strip powered videos won't be for a little while yet, unfortunately. But it will give me a chance to do my... I'm planning on doing a few hills over in the corners. And I'm going to close this area in right here so that it kind of looks a bit like a hill with some sand. It'll look like a sand trap on this side here. So ideally what I'll do is I'll just lay down sand and then I'll just glue right over top of it. And then when the glue hardens, the sand will be locked in place. Kind of like what I've already done in other places on my layouts. And of course I have... hey, son of Sega, thanks for joining us, brother. It's good to see you. Yeah, 50 laughs for 50 years. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Oh my gosh. But, yeah, so, that's pretty much. This isn't going to be a long video. I got a few things coming up in the next little bit. But definitely we're going to be doing the Monday night this week, guys. So, please, everybody, make sure you come out Monday. Like I said, we're going to talk Viper, talk a little bit about Viper products. And, yeah, just have a good Monday. The drag strip length is 16 feet. Now, they don't run the quarter mile anymore. They run the 1,000 meters. So 16.5 converts to 16.5 feet converts to 1,000 meters. So what I've done is I've had to shorten it about half a foot because I'll end up running into the wall. But the way I plan on stopping the cars is extremely unique. So, let me know what you guys think about this. I'm glad you asked that, Steve. So here you go. I plan on stopping them with a high-powered magnet. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run them over on the track over a motor magnet that's underneath the track. So the motor magnet, I don't expect it will stop the car, but I do expect it to slow it down somewhat. And then I have another magnet that's not going to let anything pass that has a fleck of metal on it. So I'm hoping what'll happen is, say that the top fuel dragster will speed past. It'll run over top of the motor magnet that I'm going to put underneath the track. And then it'll totally get caught by this higher powered magnet that I have. So I'm really thinking I'll only need about, what's this, 15 inches? I'll only need about 15 inches of stopping area because I'll put the first magnet under the track right here. And that'll only, like I said, that'll just slow it down. And then I'll put another magnet right here. That'll stop it from going off the track. It'll stop it instantly. I'm not sure what kind of effect it'll have on the cars. Especially 4 gears or whatever. But we'll see. But it should stop the car from flying off the track. So what'll happen is the car will come by, and because of the metal, oh, this just happens to be my AFX dragster. So what'll happen is we'll just look at the 4 gear, for instance, okay? So the 4 gear, what I'm going to do is underneath the track, I'll just mount a little motor magnet just somewhere on the cutoff lane. The car will be running really fast. I'm thinking it's going to run right over that first magnet, but it will have an effect. It will slow it down slightly, and then when it gets to this other magnet on the end, it should just instantly come to a stop, and that's it. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not proven, but I really can't see a car that's going to end up jumping over this magnet on the track. It should instantly trap it and stop it like, I don't know, some sort of weird space experiment. It should just come to an instant and that would be it. So, because I don't have the room. Otherwise, I'll be doing what you did, Steve, and I'll be running the cars up the roof and back around again. Hey, Ryburn, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, you see, I'm not exactly sure how many I'm going to need yet, Steve, but I think you got it now. I'll start off with a few and then a few more until I'm absolutely certain that whatever car goes down the track, that amount of magnets underneath it will stop it. Because I was thinking about, oh, I'm just going to run my cars into a piece of fluff at the end of the track or a piece of whatever, stuffing or something. And then I thought, no, the cars will eventually take a pounding. All these little parts will be torn off at some point. And then I thought, well, if I could just trap the car on the track before it even leaves the track and instantly bring the car to a stop, then that should have a way better effect on the car than ramming it into something. Yeah, the pillow's not great. Not great at all. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's what would happen. The last piece of track at the end, you can see if I get out of the way, you can see there's not going to be any power in the last one piece of track, so there won't be any power in one piece of track, and then that'll be it. They'll get stopped on this piece of track, regardless of how fast they're going. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, though, to test that theory, but I really think I can bring the car to a stop in 15 inches of track. Yeah. Crazy with the gravity brake. Yeah, no problems, eh? All right. So, of course, I got everything all trashed up here right now. It's looking really messy. I got all my little people there. A few more sitting up here. Wait. So the idea is I'm gonna build it up a little bit. I have more plaster cast, and I'm gonna build the little rim there so I can put a hill with, of course, the people that you just seen, and so let me show you guys the end. See what I mean here. So we come down to the end. Of course, I split the track all the way to the end. There's the timer, or sorry, the starting post. Of course, the starting length. Oh, Jesus, holy Christ. Okay, so of course we're gonna have the timing tower off the end of turn number one, and then of course it'll come all the way to the end. Now I haven't finished this area yet because what's going to happen is this end that's sticking out right here, I'm going to make it so that you can, it's going to have to be able to fold in like this. So when it's being used, it'll be like this. When it's not, I'll fold it in. I have the gear for it. I just need to build it. So I'm obviously going to have to cut it right where the line is there, the second line. So I'll cut it here. And that'll allow me to put a hinge on it so I could swing it around the corner there. So it'll run all the way out to here, okay? And this is going to be my dead track right here. I've already split this track. This will be the end. It'll come to where these two pieces of track come. And then, of course, I'll split them apart. It's hard to show you with one hand, but you can manipulate AFX track a certain amount. So you can see a little, I split it a little bit there. And of course I'll end up lining it up here. And this will be dead track. There'll be no power in this track, and the magnets will be under this track here. The reason why I'm using it is it's a piece of power track that doesn't work anymore, so it's perfect for the dead track. I'll end up cutting that junkiness off of it right there. Get rid of that. Doesn't look all that great. Want it to look good. So, and there's the look all the way down. I tried to do my best to make sure the lines were as straight as possible, because when you cut the track apart, it wants to drift. So they head upwards. That's because, like, I've been checking out a few different drag strips around. A few of them actually dip downward slightly, and I wanted to create that effect. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, it comes all the way up here, of course. I'm going to build a hill around the corner here so that I could have people standing on it watching the drag strip. And then I'd show you here, but I can't right now. I need it to dry first. So underneath there is where the track, it's a, what I've done is, okay, so what I've done is I've taken a piece of 18 and I've split it all the way back to this hole here. So all of this is split, okay? Actually, I guess it's this way because it goes the other way around. So I've split all of this to here. Hey, Mayor, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Jeff, thank you very much. Fantastic. No, not an electromagnet, just a normal magnet. I'll just use one out of the car. I got tons of them kicking around. And I actually have some high-powered magnets, too, that that'll easily fit underneath the track here. So I've split it off, and it leads up to these two here. So from these two, what you don't see underneath here right now, because I needed to flatten it out, is a piece just like this. And like I said, I've split it so that it's more like a Y, and it meets up with the tracks. Hey, Kenny, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. So that's the deal, guys. Little at a time. I guess not too much will be happening until I end up getting the power track, but you know, it's in progress. At least it's happening now. Thank goodness. Man, I couldn't even figure out where I was going to put it up until about a week ago. I had no idea whatsoever. Where the heck do you put a 16.5-foot drag strip when you already have a 10 by 13 slot track in your house, right? What a mess. It's a disaster right now. But finally, I'm going to be able to start doing some drag racing, guys. So in the next little bit, I'm going to be doing some openings of some Top Fuel dragsters. So if you guys are in the Top Fuel dragsters and or 4Gears in general, this may be something you want to get in on in the next little bit. I'm really interested in start doing some unboxings so that I can get some vehicles for the track. Not that 85 of them isn't enough already, but you can never have enough. Never. Especially when you're making your own, right? Anybody ever see one of those sites from my channel? So, yeah. So anyways, I don't want to keep anybody... like I said, this was just supposed to be quick, and I've now been on for almost half an hour. I promised my wife I would watch a movie with her tonight, and, well, that's what I'm going to do. I want to thank everybody for checking this out. And remember, Everybody hit us up Monday Night Live this week, guys. We're checking out Mark's Slot Car Garage, and we're talking Viper Scale Racing and brand new track. All right, guys? All right. So everybody have a good night. We'll see you all Monday. And don't forget about Scott tomorrow night. All right? Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ah!